Hey everybody, this is Matt Dickman of Technomarketer, and this is another edition of Inside Out. Today I'm going to give you a look at TweetDeck. This is an application that runs on your desktop and lets you manage your Twitter stream in a really interesting way, and it's made me a lot more productive. I'm following around 2,000 people, and it's a little bit difficult after a while. It's kind of information overload. And I've tried using RSS, so I've subscribed to people's Twitter RSS feed, but just wanted to kind of give you a look at a new application, a new way of doing this. So what TweetDeck is, it's an application that sits here on your desktop and has the Twitter interface up at top, so you can just type in kind of what you're doing. It has an automatic URL shortener here, so you can select, is good, tiny URL, snip URL, twirl, and it'll actually create that and insert it directly into the message. You don't have to jump out and jump back in. But what makes this really different is that you can segment your Twitter stream. So this is all of my tweets here on the left. This is every single person that I follow. And it's a little bit overwhelming because if you sit here and watch it for just a couple seconds, it refreshes and refreshes and refreshes. So next to that, I have a group of cannot miss. So these are people that I really want to make sure that I catch what they're saying when they're saying it. I go back through the all tweets to an extent, but it's just a matter of managing information. At that point, it's a little overwhelming. Next to that, there's a replies column, so you can look at all of the replies that are coming into you. Next to that, I have a couple global searches. So I have a global search for Technomarketer, so if anybody mentions the site, I can reply. I have a search set up for Matt Dickman, and so when that comes up, and then I have one for Matt Space Dickman because it's not all-inclusive. Next to that, I have a global search for Cleveland. So I've actually found this pretty interesting that now that I'm listening for the word Cleveland, I can see when people that I know are in town. It's become a lot more useful in that way. Next to that, there are direct messages, and next to that is this thing called TweetScoop, which is what's buzzing right now. And that's really interesting because this changes in real time with what my whole Twitter stream is saying, and it gives you a really good insight into what is hot right now. The other things you can do with this, you can add different searches, you can add different groups, and you can also submit 12-second videos. The site's 12 seconds. It'll let you record 12-second videos. That's all you have to say it, so it's micromedia in that format. Then you can rearrange these. You can move them back and forth. And finally, all the way at the bottom, you can use the time frame to look at, from 48 hours ago to just the past hour. So I found that really helpful, just so that I can filter my window, and if I just want to see the last hour, I can do that. If I want to go back further, I can do that. So that is TweetDeck. Hopefully you'll find that useful. It was actually tipped to me at Blog World Expo. Guy Kawasaki talked about it, and I'd heard about it before, but he said it was one of his crucial items that he has to have. So he's very overloaded on Twitter. I think he has 20,000 plus people that he's following. So if it worked for him, it certainly worked for me, and hopefully it works for you. So that's it for this time. If you have something you'd like to be featured on another edition of Inside Out, just let me know. You can shoot me an email, mattdickman@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment on the post. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you soon.